Here's pre-calc. It's problem 10-59. Letter A says 1 plus cosine 2x over sine 2x. So what I did is I knew that these were double angle identities. I didn't have them memorized, so I just went to my magic book and I found out that sine 2a is 2 sine a cosine a. So I did that one first. It's 2 sine a cosine a. And then I looked at cosine 2x. There's 3 different ones for it. So I'm sure you could have worked it out algebraically with any of these ones that you chose. But I saw that this second one had a -1 on it. And I saw, we had that +1. So I just chose to try that one. And it worked out because the ones canceled out. And then once the ones were gone, then and the twos actually get rid of the ones, and then you'll be able to get rid of the twos. And then one of these cosines up here will cancel with that one, and you end up with just cosine over sine. And cosine over sine is cotangent. That was letter A. And then letter B was cosine squared x over 4 minus sine squared x over 4. So I figured that was probably going to be like a half angle identity or a double angle identity. So I just got out my magic book again and I looked around in there and I saw my half angle identities didn't look very promising. So then I kind of thought about my double angle identities, and I think I wrote them down. I wrote this one down right here for you. So it turns out my double angle identity, cosine of 2 times theta is equal to cosine squared of just theta minus sine squared of just theta. And if you look at this part, it looks just like this. If I double what's here to make it like 2x, then like 1/4 plus 1/4 is 1/2. So I get cosine. This is actually the answer too. I get that. So this was the double angle of this. Okay, and then letter C, these 3 things came out of my magic book. So what I did is I looked at it and I said, 1 plus cotangent theta. 1 plus cotangent theta. I knew that was one of them. That's one of my Pythagorean identities. So that's over here. 1 plus cotangent squared theta. So this says 1 plus cotangent squared x is cosecant. And so I just wrote that down. And then this is a double angle identity. And so I just found that in my magic book, wherever it was. Magic book, pretty nice thing to have when you're doing some trig. So I chose that one that had the -1 on it again because I saw that +1. And then I just replaced, right, because of the formula. And then here I replaced this double angle part. See? And then I added my 1 on, but these 2 canceled out. And then I know that cosecant is 1 over sine. So I can write this as 1 over sine squared y. And then you can probably see that cosine squared y over sine squared y would be cotangent squared y.